Okay. What's up, YouTube? So I feel like I look crazy. I feel like I lack energy right now. And honestly, I wasn't even going to record a video today. But while I was sitting there doing other stuff, I was just sitting and thinking, I'm like, dude, you made this YouTube channel to be about accountability and, documenting the process of making these paintings and doing whatever else you got going on. And so were you just talking or were you being serious? Right. So I decided, yo, Jordan, lock in, get up, record something. You don't got to use it. It doesn't matter. You gotta work on your painting and you gotta record it. So we're here. And the studio is pretty much set up, so I don't have to do a bunch of craziness, which honestly plays into why I even have the energy to do this painting, because I don't have to do much to set up the studio. I can just get right into it. So with that being said, let's paint. Not even gonna lie, I'm struggling to find the energy right now, but I got a goal, and so I'm gonna do what I can to reach it. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know what I feel like. Truthfully, my lack of energy is probably stemming from the fact that I only got like 3 to 4 hours of sleep last night. So I'm pretty tired, but we here for a reason. Ooh, okay, but I did want to show off. So yesterday I went to my mentor's studio because I'm an art assistant some days, and I picked up this painting I did a couple of weeks ago in like 3 or 6 hours or something like that. Isn't this a nice painting? Anyways, let's see. So I think we're here in the hands. So I think what I want to do is tackle this portion first, because that'll really set me off down a good path. But yeah, how y'all doing, man? I'll look at y'all while I mix this paint. Yeah, I'm trying to teach myself to rely on my discipline and not so much my motivation, because it's just, I feel like relying on the motivation or the inspiration is a recipe for me to not get in the studio when I need to be in here, which is every single day, if we're being really honest. So I'm here now, and we gonna get to it. And then we need some white with that. Also, another part of the reason why I felt like I just had to get in the studio, y'all, I got so much paint on this palette. I was not trying to have that go to waste. I feel like that's a huge component of getting me in the studio. If you tell me, like, Jordan, the paint you got right now is about to get dry and go to waste, I'm in the studio right there. Boom bow. No excuses. Oh, that paint about to be dry? Boom bow. I'm there. I need to remake some of that. Look, it's literally only been 2 days and some of this paint is already dry. Man, I was about to say something stupid, like somebody needs to make paint that never dries. Then it'll never be dry, stupid. Then what? Didn't think that through, huh? I need a little more red over here. So I guess I can kind of fill you guys in on what I've been doing. So today wasn't like a complete and total day for me to just like chill in the bed or at home or whatever. I was actually working on other things outside of painting. I'm working on a show, and I finally sent out some important emails. Sometimes I can like almost paralyze myself with how scared I get, or like not scared. Scared's the wrong word, but I get anxiety from thinking about sending emails sometimes, and I don't really know where it comes from, because it doesn't make the most sense. Because it's like, dude, just send the email, and the worst thing they can say is no or not respond, right? And I'm like in the same position that I was in before I reached out and asked for a favor, and the only thing that can happen from sending out an email is your life might change. So I just have been trying to use that sort of logic to be like, okay, Jordan, do the things that you need to do so you can move on to the next step. Because when you know what you're dealing with, it's easier for you to have a full and better assessment of what's going on, which is kind of funny. Like, being a painter, or being an artist, is about having a full picture. Well, it depends on what kind of artist you are, but for the stage I'm in right now, it's about having a full picture. And sometimes I get anxious when the picture starts to get filled out, and I'm trying to get over that, because it doesn't really serve me, and it doesn't serve you either. Also, by the way, I got up, I got in the studio, didn't feel like it, no excuses. You don't got to do what I'm doing, but I hope today, or whenever you're watching this, you take a little bit of time, even if it's 5-10 minutes, to just do the thing that you love. I'm all about securing time. Well, I don't know, guys. It's just, sometimes it's just hard. I know it's just, sometimes it's hard to push yourself to do the thing, especially when it can be kind of scary. But that's why you gotta do it. You gotta do the thing that freaks you out, just to see what you're made of. That's like too red. I need a little more orange. A little more red though. Like, today was about to be one of those days where I go against everything I said I stand for. I ordered Chick-fil-A. I'm not supposed to be eating that. I'm trying to get my body right. But that's alright. You know what I'm saying? Take a loss with the diet. But I'm in the studio, so it's a win. You know what I mean? I truthfully just didn't feel like cooking. And like I'm saying, I got to get to a point where it don't matter what I feel like doing. It's about doing what I'm supposed to do. But that comes with time, and we got nothing but time. So, let's see. That's pretty good, actually. Let me just throw a little. I started listening to the Picasso audiobook. Well, it's not called the Picasso audiobook. It's the book that was recommended to me by one of you guys. Actually, I want to say your name. Give me 1 second. Let me pull you up. Painter Hayes. They told me to look up the audiobook for this Picasso, and this book about when Picasso first got to Paris, and he's hanging out with Matisse and all these other painters and writers. It's called I don't speak French, I speak Spanish, but it's In Montmartre. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know, don't sue me. But I'll put like the book somewhere around here so you guys can look it up yourself. Audiobook, if you got Spotify, it's on Spotify Premium. So yeah, you can listen to the book while you work, or you commute, or doing something else. Good book though. I've made it through chapter 1. It's interesting. I love hearing about how all of these people that we revere as legends sort of find their way to that status. So great book. Thank you for the recommendation. If any of you guys have any other book recommendations that you want me to get to this year, let me know. I love reading. I love listening to books. I like learning stuff. So please. Let's see, y'all. Cause there's so much beauty in the subtleties of a person and their individuality, and I feel really lucky to be able to have even the smallest ability to appreciate that. I love looking at people, getting to look at people's individuality, and I think we sort of like take seeing stuff for granted, and I don't want to take anything for granted this year or ever, and I feel like anytime someone finds out that I can paint or draw or make art, I guess, they're always so excited, right? It's like always so impressive to them. And I'm grateful I have a skill that people think is like impressive, and that it's like sort of a party trick. But anybody can do it, and I always tell them that. Like, I think we as human beings sort of underestimate our ability to be amazing, because everyone has that in them. Like, everyone is amazing, and I wish more people realize that, because sometimes it makes me sad when people don't believe in themselves, because I think everyone deserves to be believed in, and everyone deserves to believe in themselves. And I know that's way easier said than done. I cannot emphasize enough that I did not want to paint today. It's cozy in New York today, y'all. It's snowing, and this is like the first real snow that I've gotten all season. I say like it's my snow, right? But like, yo, New York ain't been really snowy this year, y'all. And so I just wanted to, watch a little bit of this holiday baking show I'm into, read, and do some work on the computer. Then I was like, what would Kobe do? And he would get up and go to the gym. He would have been in the gym for real. It's cool. I'm here now. About to say, ain't no way that shit dry yet already, boy. Accidentally put some paint where it don't belong, my boy. I try for you. There's more to life than sleeping in and getting high with you. I was listening to Views from the Six a little bit today while I was getting ready. And I'm going to just come out and say it. I need a Kanye West production. I need Kanye to produce an entire album for Drake. What Kanye did on Feel No Ways, that man different, y'all. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I be in the crib thinking like, I don't even really feel like working for real, I think about guys like that, who just dedicate themselves to their craft. And I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get up. I gotta work. So I think what I'm gonna do today is sort of finish the hand that's underneath here, and then I'm gonna call it, because I don't want to go too far and do too much and end up regretting my decision to work on this painting today. I think that's fair. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. It's hard to get up and work on something when you don't feel like doing it. But I know y'all know that, because everybody's either got a job they don't feel like going to, and the thing we love should not feel like a chore or job. And this isn't a chore. It's more about me not feeling like I might have had the necessary awareness I need to work on this painting, or whatever other excuse I might have come up with. I'm here now, you old news. Got a couple Porsche trucks, couple old schools. I line your ass up, push your tape backwards, cause I'm a real nigga and I don't like rappers. Yo, I love Young Jeezy. I love Young Jeezy. Oh my God. There was a time when that's all I would listen to. I used to be in the car with my older cousin, and he put me on. And then, I come home and my mom is like, nah, we not doing that here in the house. That's not, this is not acceptable. So I would have to sneak to listen to the music that my older cousin, who I thought was the coolest dude alive, I couldn't even, I couldn't even properly, fan out over how cool my cousin was, because my mom would tell me, turn that off. So I had to turn it off, because I wasn't, I wasn't about to get in trouble but I still found a way. You know what I'm saying? When you got the sauce in you, hey yo, you always gonna find a way. Always. My mentor would be so disappointed in me right now looking at my palette. My palette is a hot mess. No, I'm not about to show you, but just believe me. Ooh, way too orange. Honestly, this year, I'm about rewarding myself and, making future Jordan happy. Because even though I really don't feel like doing this, right? Like, I'm going to thank myself in the future. I'm going to thank present me in the future for making my workload a little less heavy. I appreciate present Jordan. So if you're watching this, do yourself a favor, do future you a favor, and work on your project a little bit. Don't even got to be nothing crazy. Just do it. So as I get ready to sort of wrap up for the day, I'm seeing some obvious things that need work, but I'm not going to fix them right now because I want to live with them for a little bit. I want to live with some of the mistakes or things that I see as mistakes so I can come back in tomorrow with fresh eyes and see how I feel about them. One thing I've learned about making art, or just like being a person, is that something that might be a mistake in the present moment might actually be another avenue of success for you. It just depends on how you look at it and if it works for you in that moment. So tomorrow I'll come back, look at the canvas and go, okay, I like that, or nah, this is really bothering me. And I'm going to try not to think about it too much tonight. I'm just going to let it be whatever it's going to be. You know what I mean? I'm also cleaning off my palette. Today is just about making our life easier in the future, which means we got to get down into the dirt and do the things that we don't really feel like doing. But that's okay, because somebody got to do them. And if I was at a job right now, I'd be doing something I didn't want to do. So I'd rather do something I don't want to do for myself than do it for someone else. Does that make sense? That makes sense. That makes sense. The thing about this blue we gotta mix is it's a little weird. And this won't be the final blue anyways. See, it needs to be a little, this is what I call a moody blue. Oh, blue's tough and expensive. Blue is tough and expensive. I think I might have found it right there. So, if you've made it this far in the video, put no days off down in the comments. Even though that's a little facetious, because obviously we need days off because we're not trying to burn out. But for the sake of the video, put no days off down in the comments. We locked in, y'all. We gonna make it happen. And that's what this is about. We consistent. We're dedicated. Even on days when we don't feel like being any of those things, we gonna be those things, because it's all about showing up for ourselves. How we gonna show up for anybody else if we're not showing up for ourselves? You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm just trying not to have sharp edges. All right, y'all. Let me like kind of organize the studio to say bye, and we'll get it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wrap it up. Okay. So that's that. Thank you for chilling. And thank you for being here to hold me accountable. And I want to hold you accountable too. If you have a goal or anything in life that you're trying to do, I want you to put in some time, whether it's 10 minutes or an hour, or however much time you can dedicate to it or spare for it today. Do it, because it's important for you to believe in yourself. I believe in you just like y'all believe in me. And I think that that's what this community is supposed to be about, which is just believing in each other and, you know, sort of being that voice there to let one another know, like, you got this. Don't give up on yourself. Even if you don't feel like doing it, put in a little bit of time. You'll be grateful for it. Because, you know, time is our most precious resource and we can't get it back. Money doesn't matter. It's time and how we spend it. That is the most important thing. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today, yesterday, and tomorrow. I'm going to see you super soon. You know, I'm locked in. I'm committed to doing and making this channel as impactful and as entertaining as possible. And that's coming very soon. I got some fun stuff happening this week, so I'll bring you guys with me so we can hang out and we can, you know, be outside the studio. You know, it's like I'm learning about balance, and life isn't all about just being inside the studio and grinding on one thing. It's also about making real life relationships with people and, you know, smelling the flowers. You know, but with that being said, if you made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe. If you feel like doing any of those things, it would mean the world to me. So I would appreciate it. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.
Hey yo.